Hello everyone, my name is Twane Ahorangi Bartlett. I'm a Violet Red Twin Flame in Parakai, New Zealand. This is your 3-card tarot spread for the 3rd of January 2018, not 2017. I'm using my mystical deck. For inspiration, I'm using Lucy Cavendish's Oracle of the Shapeshifters, one of my favorites. And so I'll shuffle the deck and I'll draw 3 cards. I hope everybody's week is going all right. Please connect, please leave messages. Tell me what you're up to. Okay. I don't work with this deck very often. I guess it's because there are other decks that grabs my attention a bit more. I feel more drawn to the other ones for now. The first card that comes up is the 6 of Cups. So this is about friendship. It's about receiving gifts, giving gifts. Perhaps there's a birthday, or perhaps, it is the way you want to start your year, just by giving a close friend or a person who means a lot to you, something small. I get the feeling that this is expressing your appreciation for a person in your life, but it's also about you perhaps expressing, having that feeling of appreciation for yourself, but this could also be a friend that might express them to you and say how much they value you in their life. I get a little bit of gifts around that. Perhaps you'll be receiving a small gift starting your day with. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is a beautiful card. It's a spiritual card. But this is also perhaps receiving the gift of love. Perhaps you are in a really loving relationship and you are blessed to be able to share your life with your best friend, and perhaps your best friend is saying, I love you. So it's starting your day off with a really good emotional connection. But this is also if you're not in a relationship and you're single and the relationship scenario doesn't really resonate with you, I get this around a spiritual feeling. Perhaps it is you reconnecting with yourself on a spiritual level, coming to a renewal of energy on how you want to live your spirituality, how you want to experience your spirituality, and how you want to share it with other people. And then we have the 9 of Wands. So this to me is like 9 of Wands at the end of the day is once again setting up healthy boundaries. So with these 3 cards, what I'm getting is it is all good and well to be of service, in service of people. It's all good and well to give gifts and tell them how much you value them. But at the end of the day, it is also about having healthy boundaries. To have healthy boundaries in your relationships, to have healthy boundaries in your spirituality, knowing when you, in your physical limitations, how much you can contribute to your higher purpose or your higher calling, and that at times you have to, this cards speak to me, okay? There are times when you are in service of other people where you actually have to slam on the brakes and you have to say no. You have to take a time out to rest and rejuvenate. And so it is important to know where that line is drawn. And the card for inspiration today is Little Owlin. I love how the cards speak to each other. So this speaks to me of this Ace of Cups and the 9 of Wands, where it is about learning how to say no. So Little Owlin is about wisdom. It's about being fair. But sometimes we are used to learning lessons of wisdom the hard way. It doesn't have to be the hard way. Sometimes wisdom comes to us in a very easy way, just by being open to receive information or wisdom that is imparted by people around you. This is also a time to say that you know, even if it feels like you're not quite sure where you're going, what your life path is, or it feels like everything is up in the air, the wisdom that you carry inside of yourself is enough to guide you through the times where you can't really see where you're going, because owl is a creature of the night. And it's also to say that there are people around you that is going to be supportive of you. If you express that you need help or assistance with something, there is a purple people of wisdom coming around to give you support. And I wonder why I say purple. Purple is a very spiritual color, so perhaps this is concerning you, you know, getting some spiritual advice of some kind. But what I really like about this is the justice part of it. If you feel that there has been injustices done, or life hasn't been fair, or wherever there was an imbalance where you feel like you've been shortchanged, you know, this is a day where you can, that is going to be rectified. And I get the feeling if it's not today, it will be maybe in the next couple of weeks. But it is an increase in that wisdom on when to say no, when to say yes, or when to tap into your spirituality, you know, for that deeper meaning, and when to just sort of like skim on the surface and keep things, you know, don't dive too deep. And it's about all knowing when is the best time to do what, you know. That is that wisdom coming through. I love this little card. Okay, so have a beautiful day, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Leave messages. I like to speak to you, and I'll leave links below. Light and love.